Okay, so the next thing on our thing is the Scoutcast, and we talked about the Scoutcast a little bit ago. Do you want to go, or do you want to listen to this part? You go ahead and go.
Let's go.
Okay, all right.
New Scouts.
Yeah, some new Scouts. Yeah, we're all running a little late because the building wasn't quite ready to open. Yeah, quite open, yeah. Okay, so we talked about Scoutcast. We talked about it a couple of months ago, and Clark and I just did a little discussion, but I want to give you a Scoutcast right now and just let you listen to it a little bit and hear what, there's been several years of them put out, one each month, and I just want you to hear one, a little bit of one. We're not going to listen to the whole thing. It's about 15 minutes long. This is one from a couple years ago.
Hello everyone, welcome to Scoutcast from March. We're so glad you stopped by.
This month is all about how to incorporate STEM into your troop activities.
I hear there's some pretty cool things going on with STEM. Let's introduce our guests and get started. Ron Coletti has been an active BSA volunteer as a member of the Greater St. Louis Area Council since 2006 and has had various adult leadership roles in Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and in the Order of the Arrow. He is a member of the National BSA STEM Committee and is helping to develop new Boy Scout Nova Awards and has led many STEM counselors and mentor training sessions.
Have any of you guys ever heard of these Nova
STEM and
Awards?
Ron is also a member of the Science Outreach Program at his company and visits classrooms to do chemistry demos with students.
Yes.
Welcome to Scoutcast, Ron.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Ron, that's quite a bio on you. I can't wait to have this discussion. But before we get started, can you explain to me and my listeners what does STEM stand for?
STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math.
Thank you much. Along those lines, what is the BSA's focus with STEM?
The BSA STEM NOVA program started in 2012, and the focus right now is to reach out to Scouts and provide some materials to them so that they can learn more about science, technology, engineering, and math, hopefully to get them excited and hopefully get them to go into careers in that field.
Can you expand a little bit more on the purpose of why the BSA's initiative in STEM exists?
The STEM initiative in the BSA exists primarily because we were contacted by ExxonMobil a number of years ago with a request to help them get youth more interested in science. They were having problems finding qualified candidates to hire in those fields in science and engineering and math. And they came to the BSA and said, we have such a great program to help develop youth. Can we put something together that would help the youth learn more about STEM, get them excited, and get them going into those careers?
Well, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What's the difference between science and technology?
That's a good question. A lot of people regard science and technology as being just about the same, but there are some subtle differences. Science is more focused on gaining knowledge and fundamental theory, while technology involves creating products that make our lives better. Technology is using what we've learned in the science part and applying that. For instance, there's a lot of science that's been done to understand electronics and wireless transmission of data and sound. Cell phones would be the technology that uses that science.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this BSA initiative in STEM. What activities can you plan for the troop for each letter of the STEM acronym?
I've actually put some kits together with lesson plans so that I can just go into a troop meeting and have everything I need for one of those activities. And I'll go through just a few. For science, activities can involve projectiles in space. Several of those are listed in the NOVA guidebook that BSA offers. There's also chemistry activities such as experiments with Diet Coke and Mentos. So I've got one that contains Diet Coke and Mentos and all the Mentos launch tubes and why we get that reaction when you mix those two together. One of the things we try to do is take the Diet Coke.
So we have a lot of kids that maybe aren't as interested in
outside
some of the camping,
let it warm up,
some of that stuff that we
on
need
ice,
to do.
let it cool down, and then we can measure the temperature and look at how that affects Diet
Okay,
Coke and
that's
Mentos
good.
reactions. Everyone likes working with that. I have one on baking soda and vinegar that we've got the kits there that they can look at the amount of baking soda versus how much gas is generated. What we do is put the vinegar in a bottle, baking soda in a balloon, and put the balloon on the bottle and flip it over so it generates the CO2 and fills up the balloon. I've also got another kit that has pieces of...
Okay, so none of you guys had ever heard of Nova. I had never heard of Nova either. That's what Scoutcast is all about, is trying to get us information, all kinds of different information about different scouting topics and different things that are out there with the program. I noticed they've been doing it for about 5 years for scouts, or 6 years, and there's a topic each month. They talk about how to get volunteers to come and help you. And I thought, you know, that's something we all could use, is how do we get people to, like getting parents to come on our, help us with our camps, and sometimes to help provide some of the transportation that we need and all of that stuff. They have things on how to handle difficult boys and some discussion about some of that. And I remember somebody a few months ago brought up a question about a boy he was kind of struggling with. And when I saw that subject, I thought, okay, that's right there is some stuff, some discussions. And you can sit down and listen to one. If you're good at podcasting, you can download them and listen to while you're driving to work, or any time really. But the Scoutcast is out there for everybody to use and give us information. I looked up the Nova thing. There's different awards for Cub Scouts, for Boy Scouts, for the older boys. It's all tied in with merit badges. You do certain merit badges for some of the awards, and then do some extra different things, and they're all tied together. And so there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do. And if you've got a group of boys that are more interested in something like that, then that's a different direction that you can go, Scott.
Wasn't the Eclipse through, they had a deal through Nova that you could get a patch?
Oh, there might have been. See, I don't know.
I think
There's a
there
patch
was.
for the Eclipse.
There could have been.
Yeah.
We got a few of them.
I was just
Did
saying, I
you?
got mine
Okay.
in today.
We haven't got the patches yet.
It takes a while. I got mine finally.
Did you finally get some?
Yeah.
They have a
Okay,
bunch of
yeah,
them.
I
Scouts
wasn't
for-
even aware of
So
that.
now, I have to go back and get them.
Yeah, she ordered everybody's orders is what she had at the Scout store, so those are actually all spoken for. What she told me tonight when I was picking mine
I
up.
went back down to get them.
Oh, we got some a couple weeks ago, and she's like, I just have a whole bunch over here. Maybe she had to order a few more.
Another
Okay.
thing they had down there, if you didn't get your High UN Scout camp patches, they've got a whole table full of them down there. But people that haven't picked them up for the Vernal, probably 20, well, 15.
We got ours a few weeks ago.